Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to our daily message. Let's see what we got going on. Your weekly is being posted as we speak, so be free. Be sure to check that out. Be free. All right, maybe that's a message for someone. I've also linked it in the description box below for you. And let's just jump in and see what we got going on, okay, for my subscribers. Welcome to anyone who's new, and welcome back to those of you who've been here before. And you know the drill. Keep an open mind, take what resonates as resonates with you. Be mindful of the timing. Let's see. And I am working on your monthly for all signs. Magician, all right. New beginning, something new you're creating, something new you've manifested. Let's see. Daily energy and advice for my subscribers. Hit that like button for me if you haven't already. Thank you if you have. Thank you for the likes and the shares and the comments, for subscribing. Makes a big difference. Helps the channel grow. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Oracle energy for the day. For my subscribers. All right. So let's see what we have. First card representing the influence of the past on our current situation. What has happened before? What is happening as you're coming into the day or coming into the reading? We have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords can talk about a quiet exit, just wanting out of something without wanting to make a fuss. It could be because of manipulation, lies, deceit, thievery, or you just don't trust something, or you don't trust someone, or not anymore. This is planning and strategy towards an exit, okay? In the current energy today, we have the Knight of Swords. Well, great. So you know that quiet exit you've been hoping to make? Yeah, it's not going to happen, okay? This is the Knight of Swords is either you being called out, put on the spot, come at, or you kind of having enough, snapping and telling someone what it is. The Knight of Swords is a conflict energy. The Knight of Swords is just speaking out of anger and speaking out of frustration. So we don't hold back and we're not careful with our words. We just say it the way it comes out, because we're at a point where, listen, I need to do what I need to do. I don't really care how you receive my message. I don't really care how it makes you feel. I just need to do what I need to do. We've come to that place. We've come to that point, right? If this is something you've been working on in secret to make a change, to make a move, the Knight of Swords in today's energy could be sending out the notifications. I quit. This is my resignation. This is my notice. I'm moving out. I'm done here. And with the Knight of Swords, again, it's like a matter of fact, this is it, this is what's happening. It's not a conversation type of attitude and energy, okay? If you've been working on something and planning something, the Knight of Swords in today's energy could be an indication that it's time to put it into motion. It's time to take action. Where things are headed, we have the Hierophant. Interesting. So I hear this is where you throw the book at someone. I hopefully don't throw a book at anyone. We don't encourage violence, but this is where you're going. This is the promise. This was the commitment. These are the terms. This is the contract. You didn't fulfill this. You didn't fulfill that. You're expected to do this. You're expected to do that. I really feel like you've had enough in a situation. You've kind of been observing someone's behavior in whatever dynamic, to see if they do what they said, to see if they keep their word, to see if they stick to a contract, to see if they do things the right way, however that resonates, okay? And so this could be a conversation about the right way of doing things, your terms, your expectations. This is not a negotiation. Really catching someone or putting someone on the spot with the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Swords is coming right at the Seven of Swords with the Hierophant behind them. Okay, so these are the rules. This was what was agreed. These are, you know what I mean? And really just calling someone out and going, what are you doing? Um, for others of you where you've been planning to make a move, today's the day to make that move, because you're going to have this new commitment that you're stepping into. Again, if you've been planning something quietly, in secret, that's your strategy, that's your plan, and that's absolutely fine. But this is saying there's a scrutiny happening today. So just make sure everything's legal, just make sure everything's ethical, all right? There's also this energy of making something known, or making something public, or making something official. And again, there's going to be that scrutiny and those questions of how, why, when. And just make sure your plan is good. Just make sure your strategy is good. And you can just answer all the questions, cover everything. In the Oracle, we have on the table. Oh, look at this. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. Or ask for someone to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. The Hierophant. These are the rules. These are the expectations. These were the promises. All right. Okay. So, to sum up, someone's getting called out today. Hopefully it's not you. If it is you, I think someone's coming at it from a, this is what was expected, I don't feel like you're doing it type of perspective. Like they're trying to talk to you. So the message here is try not to get too defensive or too triggered. Like you speak your piece and give them your perspective as to why you may not have kept to a schedule, to a promise, to a plan. Because I'm sure you have your reasons. But if it's the other way around, this is where you might have been trying to avoid this conversation because you know it's going to turn into some sort of conflict, or you think it's going to turn into some sort of conflict, and you might have been avoiding it with the Seven of Swords, kind of just letting things slide. That could be, you know, being the bigger person. That could be turning the other cheek. However, you just let things like just let it go. Just, I'm not gonna, it's fine. But it's something that is not fine, and it's not okay, and it's been bothering you and upsetting you for quite some time. With the Knight of Swords, I don't know if something is said and it just makes you snap. And just let me tell you something type of conversation. Or if this is the advice, right? Talk about it. Get it out in the open. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be seen. It needs to be heard. It needs to be said. And there is a time and a place for diplomacy, and usually we advocate for that. But here, it's more a case of, I think something's gone too far, and you're in a position where you're just being taken advantage of, or disregarded, or overlooked. And it's a time to speak up. It doesn't have to be chaos and conflict. At the same time, we're not responsible for how someone's going to take what we're trying to say. If we come to the table peacefully, they meet us with shouting and whatever. Be prepared to put down boundaries. Be prepared to be clear in your communication, because you might have 2 minutes to talk to this person before their head blows off, you know what I mean? And just they lose their temper, I mean. So be factual, be to the point, and have strong boundaries. If they kick off on you, or they don't get the point and they just want to argue, know when it's time to turn around and walk away. All right? Stay on task with the Hierophant. Say what you have to say. Stay focused. Don't get distracted. But it's time to speak up. It's time to address this. It's time to call someone out because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay? And this could lead to you freeing yourself from a situation and a burden, or this could lead to an improvement in the situation, the lessening of the burden, because the improvement is there, right? It depends on your circumstance, but the bottom line is address it. Address it. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be cruel, but it's up to you. It depends what they did, okay? Just be factual. Say it like it is. Okay, don't try too hard to manage someone's, spare their feelings or spare their whatever. because whatever's been going on here, they haven't been doing that with you. All right. So maybe this is time to kind of give someone a taste of their own medicine. Speak to them the way they speak to you, because you've been trying to be nice and patient, and hopefully they'll get it, and they're not getting it. It's just getting worse. Then it's time to speak to them the way they speak to you. And that's when they go, why are you talking to me like that? How am I talking? You know, just reflect to them to snap them out of whatever this is. Okay. Or again, call someone out on their BS, call someone out on not sticking to the promise, not sticking to the plan, not sticking to the contract, the terms, the expectations. Okay. Oh boy. Deep breaths. It needs to be done. It needs to happen. It needs to be done. Okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. Because I feel like even if you are trying to be graceful and gracious and just make a quiet exit, they're still going to come at you. They're still going to be the ones to have an opinion, to play victim, whatever it is. So I feel like one way or the other, you're trying to avoid it, but one way or the other, it's going to get addressed. Okay, so just prepare and, you know, stay on track. I hope this helps. All right, not a great start to the week, but again, it's something that needs to happen for our highest good. So there's no way to avoid it. We might as well deal with it, you know? Because it can lead to improvement. It can lead to whatever that improvement is, right? It depends on the situation. Whether it's you removing yourself from the situation and you just get some peace of mind and some freedom and less of a burden, or again, it's someone going, all right, my bad, I see your point. All right, let me see what we can do here to fix it. Okay? So, but it takes open, honest, slightly blunt communication so that they understand that you're not playing. Okay? All right. Well, good luck. Let me know how it goes. Check out your weekly. That was kind of okay, actually. So let's see how that ties into the reading, right? But yeah, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.